Cool. Anyway, so names first. So my name's George. I do UX project management.
I'm Louise and I'm IA.
I am Tarun. I'm an IA.
I'm Tiffany and I'm a UX designer.
We're Team 4 because I don't think we've come up with a name yet.
Eight.
Sorry, Team 8. Team 8 have not come up with a name yet. So in terms of process, this was actually our initial kind of thought process. We each just did a brainstorm at the very beginning of what are the issues around buying clothes, buying outfits, talked through it, went through a few ideas. We actually came up with weddings as well. Then we went to sportswear. Then we were actually going to do running. So how do you know what running gear to wear?
We also had the holiday one
yes,
as well.
true.
So we kind of narrowed it down to those three: weddings, holidays, and sports. So similar to the group over there with holidays, depending on where you're going, how long for, what the temperature's going to be like, any religious things you need to take into, or cultural aspects, and kind of using all of that data that you could put in to kind of come out the other side with kind of a checklist and stuff. So then we went to sports.
The difference between, I think, us and the other group so far is that we were actually thinking of what's appropriate rather than what's fashionable. So people not knowing, what should I wear, so if I did golf or something, what's acceptable. Then we went actually outside. All of us found a sports shop, so a running shop, and actually ended up talking to the cycling guy instead. So our idea immediately changed to cycling. So instead of talking to actual potential customers, we actually talked to a very, very knowledgeable member of staff who talked to us for 20 minutes flat about all the different options, how people decide what they're going to wear when they go cycling, whether they're doing commuting, going on holidays, whether they're serious cyclists. So I think we've kind of settled on an idea of some kind of mobile app for beginners who don't know what cycling gear to wear. So based on the temperature, based on how much money they've got, based on also we're thinking trying to put style into it, so based on their style as well. So either recommending from the clothes they've already got or what clothes they should buy, with maybe a bit of social bit in there, so have other people done it in a similar way and they agree that it works well or not. I think there was one idea about, so there's different contexts as well. So if I've got a job and I've got a suit, is a certain type of cycling gear better for me or not?
Why do you want it to be mobile?
Doesn't necessarily have to be. So at the moment, we've not actually set on our final solution, but that's where we're kind of at the moment. So we've just literally ran back from the cycling shop. But it sounds like the kind of thing. So actually, it was something we said was that, well, actually, if you go to a cycling shop, you've got an expert there to tell you everything. So actually, we want to come up with a context where they're not going to have access to an expert, which we were thinking when you're at home without someone, and therefore, well, it could be a website, but we haven't actually decided yet.